Hey everyone, Caleb from Sci-Fi Action Movie Reviews here. Sorry it took me so long to make this new movie review, but here it is. Scooby Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Let's begin. We start out with Scooby and the gang attending an opening of the Smithsonian Criminology Museum, commemorating their past monster costumes on display. But the exhibit is cut short when a man known as the Evil Masked Figure steals two of the costumes with the help of a reanimated pterodactyl ghost. Mystery Inc. is soon being slammed by a journalist named Heather Jasper Howe, played by Alicia Silverstone, who starts a smear campaign against them. Thinking it's the original pterodactyl ghost, they look at old cases, finding out that Jonathan Jacobo died during a failed prison escape, so they decide to go interrogate his old cellmate, Jeremiah Wickens, played by Peter Boyle, who was the Black Knight ghost. At Winkle's mansion, Fred, played by Freddie Prinze Jr., rings the doorbell twice even though it threatened them after the first ring, and so the gang falls into a cage. Daphne, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, finds a way to unlock the cage with an old fingerprint. They find a book that serves as an instruction manual on how to create monsters. Shaggy, played by Matthew Lillard, and Scooby, voiced by Neil Fanning, find a note with an address of a club called Faux Ghost Nightclub. The gang is soon attacked by the Black Knight Ghost, one of the stolen costumes from the museum. They soon escape when Daphne fights them off, while Velma, played by Linda Cardellini, finds a weak spot. I know, I'm a guy too. I also took my hat off when I saw that scene. After escaping, they found out that the book had a recipe to make the monsters, and the ingredients can be found at the old mining town. Later that day, Daphne helps Velma overcome her fear of dating by helping her change her image for Patrick Wisely, played by Seth Green. Fred, Velma, Daphne, and Patrick all go to the museum to discover that all the other costumes have been stolen. Heather Jasper is there, slamming Mystery Inc., getting the whole city to turn against them. Deciding to follow the clue they found at the mansion, Shaggy and Scooby go to the faux ghost to solve the mystery themselves. Speaking to Wickles, they see he's a changed man and not the same guy. But soon, Scooby causes a scene where his disguise falls off, making them run from their past villains by going through a trash chute. In a back alley, they spot Patrick assaulting someone, telling him to give him answers to the museum thefts. Walking away from the awkward interaction with Patrick, they see Wickles leaving the club and decide to follow him to the old mining town. Fred, Velma, and Daphne find Wickles with a bunch of investors at the old mining town, planning to turn it into an amusement park. Ruining his investments, he told them that him and Jacobo were cellmates that hated each other, so he was not connected with the museum robberies. The gang soon finds the monster hive where the costumes are brought back to be reanimated. Shaggy and Scooby, with the control panel, accidentally brings 4 costumes to life. The gang escapes with the panel while the masked figure terrorizes Coolsville trying to find Mystery Inc. Running back to their old high school hangout, Fred, Velma, and Daphne realize to reverse the effect of the panel, they have to rewire it. While they're doing that, Shaggy and Scooby are moping. They soon realize that the monsters have found them. They head back to the old mining town, running into all the monsters. Velma runs into Patrick, seeing a shrine dedicated to Jacobo. Patrick proves he is innocent by helping Velma after she falls through a catwalk. The gang soon confronts the evil masked figure and gets captured by the tar monster except Scooby. Scooby finds a fire extinguisher and uses it to freeze the tar monster's body. Scooby puts the panel back on the machine, reactivating it and turning the monsters back into costumes. They capture the evil masked figure, unmasking him as Heather Jasper. But Velma pulls Heather's face off, revealing Jacobo, played by Tim Blake Nielsen. So Jacobo survived the prison escape and wanted revenge on Mr. Inc. for putting him there. His cameraman Ned, played by Zath Paru, is also arrested for being an accomplice. And they all break out into a big dance number. This movie sucks so bad, I can't even explain it. I don't know why I am singing the theme song like this. But I mean, like, seriously, how bad could this movie be? The CGI, the acting, the script, I mean, even the screenplay, it just all sucked. Then again, I liked this when I was a kid, but that's just it. I was a kid. I loved Scooby Doo back then. But now seeing this when I'm a teenager, almost an adult, this movie just sucks. Ugh. But it does have some of its qualities. Like, it is trying to keep up, like, with the source material, but not that much, because they have, like, monster costumes back when they were kids, but they have, like, a high school hangout, like, when they first met each other. I don't understand it. Like, they're saying, like, when they said in the movie, like, with the Black Knight Ghost, they said, yeah, here's our first mystery we ever solved, but then they have Chickenstein when they were kids. That's not their first mystery then. I don't understand this. But then again, a lot of this doesn't make sense, because they had two movies in the same era in the early 2000s that both sucked with sucky CGI, which I don't understand either. Like, why do the Scooby Doo movies always have, like, real monsters? I want fake monsters. That's what the best part of Scooby Doo is someone being unmasked. Yeah, they had an evil masked figure being unmasked, but he brought monsters back to life. Well, not back to life, just reanimate the costumes. It's just a big ugh. Like, you can even tell it's just... But I'm just gonna have to give this 3 stars because it's just bad. But I guess if you're a kid, you would like this. But you can see this movie yourself on streaming on YouTube, Amazon Video, Vudu, Google Play Movies and TV, and iTunes. You can also get it on Blu-ray and DVD at Walmart, Vintage Dock, and Target. But join me here for next weekend for my next movie review, which is going to be, my first Disney movie. You better not. But anyways, bye guys. To see more content like this, why don't you subscribe to my channel? And to see the recent video, click right there. And to see a playlist of my 50s to 90s music, click right there.